Hello and salute everybody. Question of the day is, do we pray for things and people out of our lives? Welcome back to my channel, Nick's Quarantine Survival Gear. If you have not subscribed or you're new to my channel, do me a favor, do a sister a favor. Do me a favor and subscribe right now, and also check out the rest of my videos. Thank you for your support. So this is this is a follow-up from a video that I did, and I said, just like we pray for blessings to come in our lives, we also have to pray for things that are in our lives or people in our lives who are not God's will to be out of our lives. And I knew this was going to be a controversial conversation, and I knew that I was going to have to explain myself with this video. So I'm here to do that. So people took it like an easy way out and saying that, okay, so I mean, and this was an example. Somebody messed up. I'm like, I thought you said that we should just let it go. I said, no, you messed up in your relationship. That's not what I was talking about. I'm talking about God's will. But if you cause somebody pain, a separation in your life, if you hurt somebody, you need to fix it. So let me explain. Let me make it clear. If you pray, if you have something in your life, a job, a business, or something in your life that's just killing you, it's just you don't feel like this is the right thing, this is not supposed to be in your life, and you put it in God's hands and you pray for God to take it away out of your life, to save you from this particular burden, and God does it, then it's you accept it. If you have somebody in your life, you're just not sure that this person is meant to be in your life, you don't feel right, and you pray for God to take that person out of your life and take you out of that person's life, and it happens, you will accept it, knowing that you didn't do anything. You pray about it, you left it in God's hand, and God did his will. You accept it and move on. But if you cause somebody a pain, like if you fought with somebody, you're fighting with somebody, or you did something wrong, you hurt somebody, and that person left your life, and you know that you did something wrong, you have to make it right. You can't force the person to come back in your life, but you have to make it right. You have to ask for forgiveness. And as you ask for forgiveness, that person forgives you. You have to forgive yourself and move on, because it's life, right? So this person have done something, they caused something, they say something to hurt, the other person, and the other person not calling anymore. And they're like, oh, you say that. I thought you say that we should just let it. I said, no, you still need to call this person and apologize. That's not what I meant. So me, I'll use my example. If you know me, you know what I'm talking about. If we have a relationship, or we talk all the time, and all of a sudden I don't hear from you anymore, you don't call me, or when I call you, you don't respond to me the way you used to, or whatever the case is, I will call honestly and ask you, or I will meet face to face and ask you, did I do something wrong? If you tell me I did something wrong, I will apologize. Obviously, I didn't know I did something wrong. That's why I'm asking. If you tell me I did something wrong, I will apologize. I'll do whatever necessary. I apologize, because I don't like enemies. I don't like to have enemies. So I will apologize and make sure that I do it right. But if I apologized and I tell you that I apologize, I explain myself, and you still just won't let it go, then I won't bother. I will not try to stress it out. I'll just let it go. If I call you and I ask you, did I do something wrong? And you say, no, you didn't do anything, it's just me, I'm going to leave it alone. You see the difference? Because when I meet somebody, anybody new that comes in my life, when I meet somebody, whether in the grocery store or wherever it is, I work and I exchange numbers with that person, I having a conversation with that person. When I come home, the first thing I do, I leave that person in God's hands. I leave this new relationship in God's hands. I ask God, if this is not of you, if you did not bring this person in my life, take him away, take me out of his life. If this person that I just met is from you, if it is your will, then give me the understanding, the love, the compassion, what I need to do to improve this relationship, for this relationship to be fruitful in both of our lives. So since day one, when you come in my life, I have already put you in God's hands. If it's a job, if it's an opportunity, whatever it is, I have already put it in God's hands. So if I'm praying, I'm saying that if it's not him to take it away, and I didn't do anything wrong to mess it up, and it's gone, then yes, I have to accept it because it is God's will, because I put it in his hands. That's why it's important that when you wake up in the morning, you put your life, your plans, everything in God's hands, so that whatever happens in a day, you won't be so frustrated. You won't be so devastated. You won't be regretful because you trust God. You told him to do his will in your life. You told him to remove whatever is not meant to be, whoever is not meant to be in your life. So when that happens, it makes it easy to accept it. But again, I know it's not going to be easy for everybody if you're not used to it. So this is my suggestion. That's how I do it. That's how I get through a loss of somebody out of my life or something out of my life. That's how I handle it, because I already put it in God's hands. I trust him to take everyone in my life who's not meant to be, and take everything out of my life that's not meant to be. And if I don't hurt you, I don't do anything wrong, and you are out of my life, I will accept it and move on. I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to stress out about it. But I know if I know I did wrong, I do something wrong, I'm going to make sure that I make it right. But I'm going to apologize, make it right, but I'm still not going to force it. So that's what Nicole does, and it helps me. So I'm suggesting that you do the same thing if you're struggling, and if trying to understand, you do the same thing. And I promise you, it feels better. It feels much better when somebody's out of your life, and that's how you've been playing it. It feels much better this way. So will you try? Will you try? Will you? Please share this video with everyone you know. And if you still have not subscribed, then I'm going to say subscribe right now. And also check out the rest of my videos. Thank you very much for your support. Please stay safe and blessed. And I'll see you next time.